This is one of the most unique shaped boards I have ever seen, and it is tech and crazy for so many reasons. What's up guys, my name is Levi, this is Shred Shop connecting to skateboarding, and today we're taking a look at the 2022 Erick Winkowski Dope Planet board. This board has almost a cult-like following. It's sought after for so many reasons. The shape is crazy, and the graphics are always out of this world. The artwork for this board is done by a dude named Tallboy. He's a tattoo artist from California. Obviously, it's a crazy out there design, but there's a few things that are really cool and key about it. You can tell that it is screened in a matte finish, which is different than a lot of boards because they have a gloss finish. And if you look around just the edges, you can see the wood grain of the board, so they're not screening or covering the grain altogether. There's lots of little stuff hidden within the graphics. Obviously, the crazy neon colors, there's an 8-ball, you got skulls, people surfing, sharks up there, some skeleton sitting among some big mushrooms. You've got an eyeball on there. Lots of things going on, but it makes it really interesting. And if you're shrouping and you can see the bottom of your board, it's gonna look cool in photos. But the real story of this board is the tech that's inside the shape. The materials and construction in the board are the reliable wood that we know and love, hard rock maple, 7-ply, you don't have to worry about anything crazy going on. But there's some interesting bends in the way the concave and the shape of the board goes. Most boards, it's almost their goal to have more of a smooth finish when you're talking about concave this way, or the kick for the tail, or the drop in the concave in the pockets. But this one intentionally uses more of an angular concave. So from here, there's a flat bottom when it goes side to side. The flat part of the concave changes widths as you go down the board. Around the front trucks, it's almost a dish-like shape. And then as you go more towards the middle, it gets wider and wider. Whereas over the back bolts, it's pretty much a flat bottom there. This makes it a super unique shape. They used to do concave like this back in the 70s and 80s. When you take a look at the middle, it almost has a rocker, which if you're a snowboarder, you know the nose and the tail kick up. So when you set it on the ground, it kind of goes like this because there's a bit of an angle right here. And then on the tail there, usually it just kind of kicks up, but there is 2 angles in here. So it goes up and then up. Again, you're gonna be able to feel these types of things with your vulcanized shoes, but it is what makes this board unique because it's a nod to the 70s and 80s while using the current construction of today, making it a really fun board to ride. When you flip it over and look at the top sheet, you'll see the measurements. Here's the thing, it's 30.54 inches long from nose to tail. A regular board is between 32 and 33 inches long. So it's slightly shorter, but an interesting thing, the wheelbase. That means from your back bolts to your front bolts, that distance on this board is 15, whereas on a regular board, it is closer to 14. So it's a shorter board with a longer wheelbase. And then the width of the board at its widest point is 10.34 inches wide. So it's a really good cruiser board if that's what you're into, but also Erick Winkowski proves that you can rip on this board. So it's not just for a cruiser. It might be hard to see through the internet, but the nose does have some kick and it is long enough. You could do nose slides and things like that, nose picks, whatever. It's not just flat straight out like it was in the 80s. Please tell me if you're buying this board, you are going to honor it by doing a cool grip job on the top to highlight the Santa Cruz, and you're gonna absolutely resin or clear coat the bottom so the graphic doesn't get scratched. No, I'm just kidding. Get rails like you should to honor this graphic and to rip it up. Guys, we have this board for sale in the link below, but better yet, buy it at your local skateboard shop, from them online, or go to them in person, but stay out of the malls. You're not gonna find the Erick Winkowski 2022 Dope Planet board. This thing is sick. It's a collector's item, people are after it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Levi, this is Shred Shop, and you just had a first look at this board. Make sure you guys follow us on all platforms, Instagram, TikTok at Shred Shop, or myself at Levi Switzer. Stay tuned for Comment of the Week. Oh, we got a spicy one, comment of the week. Before we get into the what he says, let me just tell you, it is from my dog, Lamidlo Spustosina. Oh my gosh. Lamidlo Spustosina, and he's got a doggo with a Basel bucket helmet on. This guy is a special one. He says, I feel like this dude should not be entertaining. But he is? Guys, let me tell you a story. Grade 5, flunked out, last grade I ever went to. But guess what? Teacher said the same thing. You're entertaining at least, bud. Guys, support your local skate shop and subscribe to us. Check out these videos here and here. Hey!